Hi Taurus, welcome to March. This is Teresa from Tarot by T. And before I start your reading, I want to talk about what's coming up this month. So Mercury is moving into Pisces on the 3rd. Then we have a full moon in Virgo on the 7th, which is favorable to your sign. Saturn is moving, the big news is Saturn's moving from Aquarius into Pisces this month, right after the full moon on the 8th. And Venus, your ruling planet, moves into your sign on the 17th. Mercury moves into Aries on the 20th, and then we have this new moon in Aries on the 21st. Pluto, which has been in Capricorn since 2008, is moving into Aquarius on the 24th, and Mars moves into Cancer on the 26th. So we will talk about that later. A lot going on this month, a lot of changes. Let's see what the cards say. When the outer planets change signs, it's very significant, not only in our lives, but even in the world. So there could be some world events happening at the same time. And next month is eclipse season again. So now let's see what the cards say. What does Taurus need to know about love and relationships for the month of March 2023? What is coming up for Taurus in 2023? What does Taurus need to know about love and relationships? The Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Fool, the High Priestess, the Devil, the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the card at the bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. I think in a good way. So if you've been going through a difficult time, things are going to shift. The energy is going to shift. You have this Five of Pentacles energy crossing. So you've been going through a time where you felt cut off or isolated from people, possibly a love person, a love relationship, or just feeling even financial difficulties. You might have been going through a depression, feeling like unworthy or not good enough. You're having these like negative self-talk. But that's all starting to change because I'm seeing, okay, we have this Knight of Wands energy and the Eight of Wands. Knight of Wands can sometimes come up when we change jobs or change our residence. So you might be thinking, maybe I need to move, maybe I need to look for another job. But it can also bring a person into our lives, and this is in the past. So you may have recently connected with someone that's very exciting, but not very reliable. So it could have been a person coming back in that's wanting to reconnect. The Eight of Wands is messages coming in, doors opening up, opportunities. I feel like that you may have gotten an unexpected message from someone and having to make a decision about this relationship because this person is not reliable. You know that you can't really count on this person. With the Knight of Wands has kind of like player energy. So you're not looking for that. You've been there. You're looking for something more stable, and I think you can have it. You have the Page of Cups coming in. So the Eight of Wands and the Page of Cups. Someone is wanting to let you know how they feel about you. If someone hasn't told you how they feel, I feel like there's potential that a message might come in. You may have already been communicating with this person because this is in the recent past. But the King of Pentacles is here. This is a great king. This is someone you can count on. Someone who is stable. Someone who is financially secure. He may not be as exciting, he or she, it doesn't matter, as the Knight of Wands energy. But this person is someone you can count on. So maybe in the past you've been with these people that are a lot of fun and they're real exciting. but they don't last. It's like you can't really, like they'll call you whenever, they're just very unstable. They'll say, yeah, I'll call you next week, and then they don't call. So you're kind of tired of that. You're tired of people who are unreliable, and you're looking for greater stability. And I feel like you have the Fool here in the near future. And the Fool means you're ready to wipe the slate clean and start over. You're ready to turn the page. So there's a new adventure coming up this month, a new beginning that can really, it could be a little bit scary because it represents like a new frontier, maybe someone brand new, or you're getting into something that you've never dealt with before. So it could be it's exciting as well as, it's exciting and scary at the same time because it's not comfortable. It takes you out of your comfort zone. I feel like you're getting out of your comfort zone, and it could be unexpected with the Wheel of Fortune. You don't see it coming. Suddenly you might get a phone call or an invitation to do something, and some new energy is coming in. And it could lead to the Ten of Cups, love. You have the High Priestess in your negative thinking sector. So for some reason, you're not trusting your intuition. You need to take time out and really think, what do I need to, trust that inner voice. So if you're trying to figure out, if you're trying to choose between two people, as which could be a possibility, or choose between should I stay or should I go, I feel like you have to trust your instincts on knowing what's good for you and what's right for you, and don't stay in a situation where you're not being valued. And that's true of a relationship in love and as well as a work situation. Because I feel with this Five of Pentacles, you may not be getting paid what you're worth. And it's time to start making money, making some good money. And that could happen. The Devil card is in your environment. So there could be someone in your environment where there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of attraction. You could be possibly addicted to this person, or this person might be struggling with an addiction. It could also represent sometimes a codependent relationship where you're doing all the work and you're carrying the relationship, the other person's not really doing anything. I feel like there's a relationship that you want to break free from, but it keeps drawing you back in, and it's hard for you to break free. Maybe this person's always needing something. And this Five of Pentacles, if it's not you, it could be someone comes to you for help financially or emotionally. Someone's going through a difficult time and they come to you, hey, I really need your help. And you get drawn back in. Meanwhile, you have this King waiting in the wings, but you're so wrapped up with this relationship with this person who's kind of immature and not taking responsibility that I don't want you to miss it, okay? So don't waste your time on someone who is just wasting your time and has nothing real to offer you, who is always needing something from you but doesn't want to give anything in return. So you can distinguish the two people by their actions. If you're with someone that is giving as much as you're giving and you're both, supporting each other and growing together, then you're with the right person. If you're with someone where you're doing all the giving and this person is just, sucking your energy dry, these are the relationships you need to stop giving to. And get prepared for this new beginning. This Fool is offering you a brand new start that can bring great happiness and love into your life. The Ten of Cups is the highest value, it's the highest card of love in the deck, outside of the Lovers. It's pure love. It's true love. It's not, just a sexual attraction or an addiction, when you're like, you've got a crush on someone, you can't break free, or it's a trauma bond. The Ten of Cups, these two people care about each other and they're supporting each other and they want to create a happy home together. So you have the Seven of Pentacles here. This is also a card of wondering where, is something going to work out or not. So I feel like you have some decisions to make this month. You have an opportunity for a new beginning. I feel like you might be held back by a relationship you can't seem to break free from. And when this new opportunity comes in, you may be questioning it. Like, I don't know, is this going to work out? Is this the right person for me? So you may want to take time out to think and listen to that inner voice. Maybe you've been busy juggling too many things and you haven't given yourself enough time to think. But I feel like there's an immature person around you that may be all talk and no action. That just, they talk love, they don't feel love. But there is someone of value coming in, this King of Pentacles. And it may be somebody you already know who may reveal their feelings to you, or you may reveal your feelings for them. But you have an opportunity for a new beginning. I'm not really getting a definite time card, but the Fool is definitely this month. So, and it might be that you don't even know, it's something that happens unexpectedly. Like you might go somewhere. So if people invite you out, just get out there and socialize, because you could connect with someone unexpectedly and it turns out to be a really good match. So let's see what the angels have to say. But you don't let someone from the past stop you from embracing a new connection that could be very good for you. Get out of a relationship that's too that has like toxic elements to it. Like either it's codependent, or you're trying to save someone from an addiction, or you just there's someone very needy that just wants you to help them all the time, but they have nothing to contribute to the relationship. If any of those things fit someone in your life, don't let them drag you down to their level and prevent you from connecting with this new opportunity coming in. So let's see what the angels want to say to Taurus. Intuition. See, just what I was saying. Intuition. Trust your intuition and know that what seems logical may not necessarily be right. The answer to your question lies inside your heart. Endless possibilities exist for you. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through. We, your angels, will guide you. Trust your feelings. What feels right is right. So give yourself time. Take time out to meditate and listen to that inner voice. And you'll know what decisions to make, who to choose and who to leave behind. Who to move forward with a new beginning, and who to cut out and stop the drain. Plug up the drain. That's what I say. Okay, let's see what the astrology has to say. So March 7th, we have this full moon in Virgo. And it's happening in your 5th house. So it's your 5th house and your 11th house. So the sun is in the 11th with Neptune. And the 5th is the house of romance, fun. You might be seeing the truth. Something may be revealed at this time. It's possible that you have a friend that's maybe interested in you and they're going to reveal their feelings, or you're going to see who to connect with. You're going to be very discerning with, the Virgo full moon. Virgos are about the details. You're not glossing over things. Now you're looking at the details and you're being very discerning. Who am I spending my time with? Who do I need to hang out with and have fun? Who can bring joy into my life? And who is just a drain, basically. You're going to be kind of unconventional this month because you have Uranus is trining this full moon. So there could be some unexpected developments that happen around this full moon. And it's in your 1st house. So you might be the one that's shocking everyone, where you might do something out of character. Mars is in your 2nd house. It's squaring the moon. So you may want to do something, crazy and spontaneous. But you may have some bills to pay. Maybe you can't afford it. Mars in the 2nd house can bring added expenses. But Mars has been there for a long time, so it's going to be leaving. When Mars leaves the 2nd house, your financial situation will get better. You have Venus in the 12th with Jupiter and Chiron in Aries. So you could have some hidden feelings for someone, or you're not confronting your feelings. Or there could be, maybe you need to tell someone how you feel and have that conversation, and it could bring healing to the situation. And this month, we start the month off, Mercury moves into Pisces, and Mercury will be in your 11th house. You're going to get a message. And Mercury is sextile the North Node in your 1st house. So there could be a friend, someone that you know through your groups, your friends, whatever, that might have an interest in you. And they may reach out and they may communicate this month. And it may be unexpected. Saturn, because the North Node in Taurus, the North Node is the direction you want to go in. And the North Node's been kind of dancing with Uranus for a while now. So it's wanting to get you out of your comfort zone. Try something new. Try something different. And it could come out, get out with friends. Join groups. Get involved in community affairs, whatever. Because through those connections, there could be a possible, either you're going to make a new friend, or it could be a friendship that turns into love. There might be someone that's interested in you and they're not letting you know it, but they may let you know. They may reach out this month. Saturn's been in your 10th house for the past 2.5 years. So Saturn's been giving you a lot of work responsibility. Saturn is now moving out. It's at the 29th degree at this full moon, but it's going to move into Pisces this month on the 8th, the next day. And that's moving into your 11th house. So you're going to be doing a lot of thinking about the friends that you have in your life. Who do I need to spend time with? Who do I need to, who is there for me? Who's on Team Taurus? Who's not? You're taking a more serious look at the people that you spend your time with, your friends, even your goals. You're getting more serious. You're making a commitment. If you attract romance through one of your friends, there could be an age difference, or it could be someone who's more stable. So if you've been wasting your time with people who are unstable, there could be some stability coming in. Pluto, which has been in the 9th house in Capricorn since 2008, you've been learning a lot. It's going to move into your 10th house at the end of this month. And it's really going to transform your career and how you are seen in the public. You could wind up landing a dream job, a powerful position. It's really going to transform. So it's time to step into your power. If you've been playing it too small, it's time to play big. It's time to make a commitment and do work that you really love and share your gift with the world. You're going to have that opportunity. I feel like you're going to hear, Mercury brings ideas, it also brings messages. You might hear a message from a friend that's going to help you in some way find your soul path. It's going to put you on the right path. So if you've been wasting your time in the wrong, wasting your energy on things that are not working out, get back into networking. Network with friends and coworkers, whoever you need to talk to, because out of that sector is going to come an opportunity. Venus is sextile Mars, and it's also conjunct Jupiter and Chiron. You have some healing to do in the 12th house. Healing around love, healing around what you believe is possible, what you believe you can achieve. Because I feel like you've been blocking yourself, like you're playing it small because you're afraid of failure, or you're afraid to, do something big, thinking that you're not good enough or you don't have the skills, but you do. And Pluto will show you that when it moves into your 10th house. So then we have this new moon in Aries. And I feel like it's happening in your 12th house. It's at the 0 degree point. So the 0 degree point is a brand new beginning energy. It's a fresh energy. And this new moon, you have the Sun, Mercury, and the moon all in the 12th house with Jupiter and Chiron. This is a healing moment for you. This is a time when you can release old baggage and try and really free yourself from any psychological blocks that have been stopping you from being successful. You can have a new beginning. It could be a career that you're working on, something behind the scenes, because the 12th house that's things that are hidden. If it's a project, it could be something that involves psychology, hospitals, prisons, counseling, spirituality, any of those things. So whatever you're working on, you're not ready to launch it yet, but if you're not doing the psychological healing, then you could be working on a major project that's going to be great when you are ready to launch it, because it is having a favorable aspect to Pluto. And Pluto's been in your ninth house, so you've been studying, you've been learning all this time. And now you're ready to like show what you know to the world. When Pluto moves into the 10th house, you're going to be in the public eye, showing what you've learned all these years. And it can bring you, you have a powerful message to give the world. Your money situation, Mars is ramping up your bills for now, but when Mars moves into Cancer, you'll get a relief. And Saturn just is moving out of Aquarius, so you've been getting hit financially for a while. Mars, when it moves out of your second house, you've been working on issues around self-esteem. What do I value? What am I spending my money on? Am I getting, you've been working on ways to bring in extra income. Now, here's the good thing. Venus is moving into your sign. When Venus crosses your ascendant, it goes from Aries into Taurus. It could bring a new romance. I feel like you can attract love this month, especially when Venus moves into Taurus. And it's going to be conjunct the North Node. So you could have a very fateful meeting with someone that's going to put you on the right path. And it could come out of the groups that you know, the friendships, the friends that you know. It could be a friendship that turns to love. It could be like you join a group and you meet someone there if you're not in a relationship. But Venus is sextile Saturn. So this connection can last a long time. It can lead to commitment and stability. It could be with someone who is very stable, maybe even older. If there's not an age difference, there's a maturity about this person. So I feel like love is on this month, and it's not going to be one of these fly-by-night romances. I think it could be something really serious, something that could lead to commitment down the road. You have Neptune in your 11th house. It's been there in Pisces for a while. You're learning, and with Saturn moving into Pisces, it's going to help you manifest a goal or a dream. You're not going to be just dreaming about it. You're going to make it real. And I feel like this is going to be a good new moon for you, because you're going to be releasing anything that's been holding you back, realizing what you need to change about yourself, any limiting beliefs. But you're also going to be working on yourself, working on something that it might be hidden right now. You're not ready to, go public with it. But when you are, it's going to be very powerful. It's going to lead to powerful change. You also have Mars trining Saturn. Let's see, where is Mars? Mars is in your second house, trining Saturn in the 11th. You're really working on a goal. You have a goal and a vision that you're working on. Don't give up the vision. Don't give up the goal. Things have been kind of confusing because Mars has been squaring Neptune all month, or last month, and even during this month we'll have that. Although once Mars moves into Cancer, that aspect will be over. But so maybe you've been confused about what direction to go in, or maybe not having the energy. Like you want to do things, but you don't have the energy. That's going to end. And then Saturn, we have Saturn sextile the North Node. When it moves into Pisces, Saturn's moving into Pisces on the 8th. And it's moving toward a sextile with the North Node in Taurus. So Saturn wants you to manifest a goal or a dream. Wants to get you on your soul path. And you're going to be doing that. And you may be, people might be shocked at the direction that you're going in. But it's going to be true to you. So be true to yourself. You're going to love the work that you're doing. Even if you may surprise certain people and it may take you out of your comfort zone, you're going to be doing something that you love, that will last. You're going to be able to manifest a goal or a dream. And I feel like definitely it could be something creative because Venus is heavily involved. But and it could transform your life in some way. Because when Pluto moves into the 10th, in Aquarius, that's when you can get a dream job, like something that you've always wanted to do, but you never, now the opportunity presents itself, and you've been preparing for years. So get ready for major change. It's on the way, and it's been a long time coming. I feel like you've been slowly learning. Taurus doesn't like to get out of the comfort zone. I know I'm a Taurus too. It takes us a long time to kind of get used to the idea of change. But this is like now it's time. It's time to shift things up and to release what's no longer serving you and get on a new path that's going to bring you greater love and fulfillment. So it can happen. So anyway, that's my forecast this month. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment, click on the like button, click on the subscribe button if you want to support the channel. And thank you for those who have been supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. And if you're new, welcome. So this is a general reading. If you'd like a private reading where we deal with your specific issue, click on the link in the description box. It will take you to my website and we can get you scheduled for a reading. In the meantime, have a wonderful March. Get ready. There are more changes down the road. We're having eclipses next month. But in the meantime, have a wonderful March. Embrace a new path. Don't be afraid to embrace a new path. And I will talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.